getting all the behind the scenes of how I do my videos, because like I said, or like I'm going to say, or like my intention is, this is not going to be edited. So there you go. Let's drink some water. Let's just cleanse our space right now. So, hi, welcome to your sanctuary. If you're new here, my name is Susana. Welcome. I am a certified energy healer and an artist who is just documenting her becoming, as I am also just a girl in her 30s documenting her life. So subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Subscribe to my channel to join the sanctuary. And let's get into this video, okay? Like I said earlier, this video is going to be unedited, so it's going to be raw and it's going to be real. You'll get the behind the scenes on when I get started, how long it takes me to get started, and how long, like the mess ups, the ideas, the things, whatever comes up, right? Even the behind the scenes of, excuse me, this again, right? The somatic releases. So anyway, let's go ahead and talk about what we're going to talk about today. So before we get started though, I do want to say that I appreciate every single one of you that have recently subscribed to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much. You mean the world to me, and I see that. And yeah, thank you for watching my videos. So let's go ahead and get into it. But before that, let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And now you can do this with me. We're just going to go ahead and take 3 deep breaths in. And out. Just so that we can come back into our body, into our awareness. Setting the intention to only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Take one more breath in and out. Let's go ahead and expand our aura. We are protected, we are safe, we are in our power. You are centered back into your body. And let's get started. So today we're going to talk about the Lionsgate portal. We're going to go through a couple of things. What does it mean? How it is impacting you? Where the moon transit is passing by on the peak of the Lionsgate portal this Saturday on August 8th. And it's actually going to be, even though the Lionsgate portal is going to be obviously on the Lionsgate portal, no, on Leo, because it's Leo season and it is the Lionsgate portal, the moon is actually going to be transiting through Taurus. I know that this video is going to be super unedited because I wanted to do it this way. And there's like confliction in my mind because, well, I guess I wouldn't say confliction, but it's because you're going to get the real raw of even when I clear my energy to get focused on what I'm doing again and what I'm talking about. So if you see me just, clear my energy or popping my fingers, it's just because I'm clearing my space to come back to neutrality. And all I'm doing is just just settling back into my body with psychic tools that I've learned through my certification, and it just may clear my energy. But let's go ahead and continue. So now, talking about the moon transit on Taurus, we're also going to be touching on how to find your chart, your natal chart, and which house is being highlighted based on the transit of the moon happening on the Lionsgate portal. We're also going to talk about how to manifest according to your own unique human design. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about a ritual that I came up with for you guys, that I channeled, that I was able to have so that you can be able to manifest. And so we're going to get into that. So I hope that you stay for the whole video, and thank you if you do stay for the whole video, because at the end of it, I'm going to have a couple announcements about manifesting and the ritual that I just mentioned, as well as special offers that are coming just for you. And what else? Yeah, I think that's all. And let's get into it. Now, before we start talking about the manifestations, I want to touch on the releasing just for a moment. Just for a moment. I know we all get excited about manifesting and calling in all the goodness and all the things that we want to call into our lives. But the thing about it is that in order for us to be able to bring in things into our life, we need to make room for it, right? We need to clear the things out of our body, clear things out of our space, out of our mind, and out of our home too. So we got to make the space first before we manifest. So we got to clear out the old, right? Because before manifesting your new reality and everything that you want to call in, like I said already, we must clear the house, our inner body, where we hold everything that we're manifesting, because that is how we manifest, through our own nervous system, our frequency, our body. Now, a perfect way to do that is to do my releasing meditation that I posted last week on Wednesday. It is the cellular release, and I'll link it in this video as well. And a couple of things that I want to mention. I am creating my website currently, right? It's going to be launched this Saturday on August 8th for the Lionsgate portal. And I just feel so happy about it, because I am creating my website, and I've created 3 meditations that are going to go live this Saturday. One is the grounding meditation. The second one is protecting. So you protect your energy so that no energy from the outside you can not be affected by any outside energy, because you're protecting yourself with an energetic tool. And now the third one that I am releasing, it is the releasing and manifesting meditation. And I'm going to give you more details later on in this video, so stay tuned. However, I will say that I do have a special founders members offer for the first 8 of you, that I will be offering this founding members offer before the prices go up to regular prices, okay? So the launch of the website is on this Saturday at 8:08 p.m., which is August 8th. And that is where you're going to be able to get my 3 meditations with that special offer, okay? So let's get into the Lionsgate portal, okay? Take one more breath in. I'm going to go ahead and take one more deep breath in. So the Lionsgate portal officially opened. And what does that mean, right? And what that means for you is that right now we're in this sweet little spot on your energy being magnetized to manifest your dream life. So the Lionsgate portal opened on July 29th. It is currently open right now and is closing on August 12th. And the peak of the Lionsgate portal is this Saturday on August 8th. In the spiritual and astrological events that mark the alignment of Earth, the Sun in Leo, and the star Sirius, they all align, right? It is widely celebrated as an optimal time for manifestation, spiritual awakening, and setting intentions for the future. So, aka the best portal time for deep manifestation and personal resets. So, if you're looking for a reset, a nervous system reset, a personal reset in your whole life, this is the perfect moment and the perfect time for you to do it. Now, the way that it's going to impact you is that it's going to highlight and expand the energy, which is giving you the perfect opportunity to take advantage of this potent energy so that you can align all of your manifestations of what you're calling in. Now, what does it mean astrologically, right? So what is Sirius, right? The spiritual sun, which is the star Sirius, is associated with abundance, wealth, and higher spiritual awareness. So, since it's being aligned with the Earth, Leo Sun, and Sirius, it is expanding your funnel of abundance. So, what you want to call in around, and abundance doesn't just mean wealth as far as money or prosperity, right? It means, yes, it's going to amplify abundance and wealth, but it's also going to highlight your spiritual awareness around your spirituality. And it's going to bring an abundance in opportunity and in resources, and it's going to expand abundance in all of your life. So abundance in beauty and health, you can also manifest in those areas, not necessarily just on money and wealth. Excuse me. Now, the sun in Leo is occurring during Leo season. This event blends the fiery, bold, and magnetic energy of the sun with its home sign Leo, encouraging you to step into your power and focus on your goals. So again, it is a perfect moment and a perfect time for you to set your goals clearly and intentionally. Now, the energy behind the number 8 and the numerology behind the double eights of 8 is that it is believed to amplify a magnetism and abundance in making it a powerful time for setting intentions. So again, the universe, all you need to do is give your intent to the universe, and the universe will take care of the rest. Now, oh, I forgot to charge my computer. Now, it's also going to have right now, because we're in the Leo season, Jupiter is going to be expanding the energy of Leo. So Jupiter is a planet of abundance and expansion, and is right now in the Leo sign, which is expanding all of your energy and bringing this forward momentum for you to manifest. So what it is think about like a magnifying glass. You are this being, right? And all of these things that are happening right now with Sirius, the Earth, the Leo Sun, Jupiter, it is almost kind of like magnifying you and expanding you. So the best way I can explain this is, look at your goals, and they're a small seed, right? Now, when you have a small seed on the ground, you can't really find it. But if you look at it through a magnifying glass, you're able to see how it looks bigger. So that's what the energy is doing. You are the seed, and you're almost like watching yourself. The magnifying glass is here to magnify and make things bigger. So if you want to manifest, be bold, be courageous, be brave, for you to manifest all that you want. And honestly, the first thing that you want to do is just settle back into your body, ground yourself, regulate your nervous system, so that you can manifest from that place of neutrality, from that place of calmness, from that place of your neutral state of just the most aligned and the most aligned self that you can be. Now, this Saturday, it is going to be the peak of the Lionsgate portal on August 8th. And like I said earlier, the moon is going to be transiting the earth sign Taurus. The combination between Leo, a fire sign, and Taurus, an earth sign, is going to bring grounded energy and earth balance to the fiery, expansive energies of the portal. So it's it's perfect because you're going to have all of this expansions, all of this fiery energy, all of this action and courageous energy. But at the same time, you're going to have Taurus, which is a grounded earth sign, and you can be able to manifest from a grounded place. It's not going to be chaotic. It's not going to be static. It's not going to be explosive. Is going to have that energy that's potent, but from a grounded place, and you're going to be able to manifest all of that from that. So if you're interested in how this Taurus moon and the Leo sun transits affect you specifically, you can look at your chart during the Lionsgate portal. You can look at your chart in your house and where it is going to be highlighted. You're going to see which house is transiting. You can see what area of your life is being affected and impacted by this. Now, where you can find this is on the website astro.com. It's a free website. You just put your information, and you want to put your time of birth to the most specific that you can. Or you can just put, I think 12 noon or AM. I can't really remember that right now. But if you do have the time of when you were born, go to that website. That's the website that I use all of the time. I literally check it every other day to see where the moon is going, because if it's transiting through. Because when you align yourself in your life with the astrological events that are happening in the world, life is a little easier. Because think of the astrology events that are happening almost kind of like the weather forecast of outside. Now your body is, you yourself, your chart shows you how your body is going to be affected or reacted in the way of how everything has been highlighted. Now, that's where you can look at the astrological houses of where it's been, of what is happening, okay? Let me drink some water. Now, for example, my placement in Leo, Jupiter in Leo right now, since the transit is happening, it is in my 7th house, which is a house of public visibility. Now, the Taurus and, well, the moon transiting Taurus on the Lionsgate portal is going to be in my 4th house, which that house represents family, home, and emotional foundations. Now, the reason why I think it's important for you to see which house is being highlighted is because you can manifest around those themes of what the house is, or simply just know how it's affecting you. Like I said, it's going to be the peak on Saturday for the Lionsgate portal, which is going to be the perfect time for you to open your manifesting journals and write out your dream life in the present tense, okay? As if it already has happened. So I have the journal here for a reason, but I'm going to talk about it in a little bit. Now, how do we use this energy? Because the veil between the physical and the spiritual realm is believed to be so thin during this time, it is highly recommended for intentional practices. Now, I get it, okay? I understand. Maybe watching this video, it's a lot, right? I mean, we've been talking for like 20 minutes already. But having the intention to do the practices, you can either do two things, right? You can either not do anything and just exist, and that's still going to be fine, because I understand sometimes we don't have the energy to do anything. We don't have the energy to get out of bed. We don't have the energy to go shower. Sometimes we don't even have the energy to go brush our teeth or drink some water or even eat. And if you're in that state, I understand. I've been there. And I know what it feels like to not want to get out of bed, not want to do anything. And all you want to do is just scroll on your phone. I get it. I understand that. Because again, I've been there. And the best way that I can, or the best thing that I can say to you is, do you not feel overwhelmed about all the things you see online, all of the noise about, oh, this event is happening, this astrological event is happening, you should do this and you should do that. I get it. It's a lot, and it can be overwhelming. And I know that it can be overwhelming because I've been there when I didn't really know what to do, or I didn't really know about astrology, I didn't know about human design, I didn't know about spirituality, any of it. And so the best advice that I can give you is it's okay. You can just center back into your body, go outside, touch the ground, touch the soil on the earth, allow the earth to hold you, to just hold you in a way to where you can be able to release all of the static energy. Just take 3 deep breaths when you're out there, grounding deep into your belly, and just breathe out and just release it. And when you feel that calmness inside your body, then you can shift your perspective and your mindset and reframe it to where you can call in things from that state. Again, you don't have to do anything. Just by existing and living your life, you are being blessed with codes, spiritual codes. They're being downloaded into your body because your spirit body knows what is best for you and how it can help you. Even if you do nothing about the astrological events that are happening, or you're still getting the update. You're still getting the blessings of it. The spiritual codes are still being delivered and downloaded to you. Now let's talk about if you are in the state where you are wanting to do rituals, that you have the energy for it, and that you want to do other things, right? Now, the best thing that I can say to you is going to be a couple things to do rituals for, okay? The first thing is journaling. Journaling and visualizing. Writing down your goals in the present tense as if they have already happened. And to be honest with you, this is something that I'm starting to do recently, but I do suggest that you have a dedicated journal only for your manifestations. So this journal, I love this journal. It's from Alchemite, and I recently just got it, and it says everything you seek is within. And what I love about it is that it came with stickers and a little envelope in the back. But what I love the most is that it says whatever is written in this journal is, like the saying, so it is. This is why I chose for this journal to be my manifesting journal, and also because it has real crystals here, and you can set the intention to the journal holding your manifestations. But I'll get into that in a little bit. Now, what I would say is, or actually I was going to talk about it now. So put in a journal for your own specific manifestations and only for your manifestations. Like, for example, I have that other one. That one I write ideas, downloads, channels, emotions, things I'm processing, things I'm releasing, all of that. But here, this one is sacred only for my manifestations. Now, if you don't have the resources to have 2 journals, then that's okay. You can just split your journal that you currently have, for one piece being only what you write, and the second one, the second half of it, being your manifestations. Now, what I love doing with journals is that I give them an intention. So, for example, I'll give them a name, I give them an intention, and I also charge them with my energy. So it's aligned with my frequency, and it brings my manifestations to life. I have a video in my YouTube channel, if you want to look at it, of how you can charge your hands with a ball of energy, and you can be able to set the intention and charge it with whatever you want to. You can charge pretty much anything with energy. So that video, if you want to check it out, is there. Now the second thing is meditations, right? So you want to take your time to align your energy with your highest aspirations. I created, like I mentioned earlier, 3 of my very own meditations that are perfect for this time. One is the grounding. It allows you to come into the state of neutrality so that you can regulate your nervous system and increase the capacity of what you can deal with. Not just manifest, but what you can deal with. Meaning, when you're grounded, you can deal with chaos in a better way, difficulties in a better way, disappointment in a better way, because you're in the state of neutrality where in life, everything is neutral. We are the ones that filter it through our bodies, and we assign meaning to it. So when you're in this grounding state and you're in the state of neutrality, you're able to act better, not act, but respond better. Now, you can also feel grounded, so you can have the capacity to hold within everything that you're calling in, meaning the manifestations. Now, of course, it also helps you ground and release of the stagnant energy that you might unknowingly be carrying from your job, from your interactions, from your day. So you want to be able to release all that stagnant energy, and that grounding meditation will help you with it. The second thing is protecting your energy. It protects your energy from unwanted energy from outside of you. So it doesn't interfere, and you're not in this state of confusion. So you're clear your energy first with the grounding, right? And then you ground your once your energy is grounded, then you protect your energy all around, and you're able to move along the day and along your life without feeling like confused of what is this mine? No, it isn't. Oh, okay. I'm not responding from a state of stagnicity or because my energy is mixed with somebody else's, right? Now, the third one I'm really excited about because it's the releasing and manifesting meditation. And this one, I especially channel this practice meditation to bring in the manifestations that you're calling in. But before that, it's also allowing you to release everything out of your body, out of your mind, out of your system, and so that you can be able to hold all of your manifestations. And the beautiful thing about this one is that it comes with two journal rituals practices for you that you can do while also doing this meditation. Now, there's also another one, not meditation, but the third thing about it is the crystal work. Now, as you can see, I have my crystals here. And many healers use yellow crystals like this one, like citrine, amber, during this period of the Lionsgate portal, to be able to channel good luck and abundance. And this is why I also have my crystals here, because I give them an intention. And like I just mentioned earlier, you can charge the crystals with that meditation that I have, where you can charge your hands and then set that ball of energy into the crystals with an intention, or you can just give them a small prayer and saying a prayer out loud while holding the crystal is how you can set an intention. Okay, so that's another thing. So yeah, watch that video if you haven't watched it, so you can learn how to channel energy through your body and into that ball, and then charge your things. You can charge literally anything. Now let's get into human design. Okay, now bear with me, we're almost done. Okay, I know this video is going to be a little long, but so now where to find your human design. I found my chart in a website from Jenna Zoe. I think it's called Human Design with Jenna Zoe. And the website is www.myhumandesign.com. And I'm smiling because I am going to probably link all of this in the comments or in the description, but I still wanted to say it out loud in case I didn't. And now, it is free, and that's where you can find your human design type as well as your chart. Now, in human design, there's two manifesting styles, right? And they are determined by the bottom right arrow, which is the perspective on the body graph. So when you get your chart on the website, look at your body graph, and if the arrow is pointing left, you are in a specific manifestor. Now, there's a different one. If the point is the bottom arrow, where is it? Yeah, the bottom right arrow is pointing to the right, then you're a non-specific manifestor. I hope this makes sense. If you need help with determining your manifesting style, just feel free to message me on Threads or Instagram. Just let me know, send me a message like, hey, saw your video, can you help me with my manifesting style? And I will. So now I'm going to explain the difference between the specific and the non-specific. Now, the left facing arrow makes you a specific manifestor, meaning that you are designed to manifest. Like, for example, me, I am a specific manifestor. I love details, which is why I talk a lot because I want to explain everything with so many details and so much clear expectations. Now, if you are a left facing arrow, you are created to manifest by getting crystal clear on the exact details, numbers, timelines that you want. Okay, so if you are that way and this sounds like you, then you might be in a specific manifestor. Now, making detailed plans like vision boards and listing specific goals works best for you. For example, in my journal, I'm going to be doing on Saturday on Saturday for the landscape board, I'm going to do a mini vision board in my journal for the rest of the year of my goals, of what I want to manifest, because I am in a specific manifestor. So I'm going to be doing that. Now that's an idea for you if you want to do it as well. Now for the right facing arrow people, which are the non-specific manifestors, you thrive by focusing on the broad vision, the feeling inside of you, the vibe of what you want. So it's not so much of, I want this specific truck with in a specific color. No, you just like knowing how you're going to feel when you drive that truck that you want. But forcing yourself to figure out the tiny details can cause you a lot of stress. So if you are a non-specific manifestor and you try to be specific and you try to find the little details, it's going to stress you out. So don't do it. It is best to focus your energy on the desired outcome and let the universe just fill in the specifics and just do the rest. Do its magic. Now, the special manifestation ritual that I have for you, it's something that I was able to download from the universe and was given to me as an idea to be able to share with the world. So the unique way to ask the universe for your manifestations is to do it as if you're ordering from a menu. Asking the universe to serve you. Because remember, the universe isn't on a budget. So go out and eat on the universe tab. It is on her. You know, she got you. She got you back, and you can order like you're just ordering from a menu in this way. In your journal, you're going to first set yourself into a grounded state of neutrality. Now, with my grounded meditation that's coming out on Saturday, on August 8th, for the Lionsgate portal at 8:08 p.m. CST, you're going to ground yourself first, and then once you get into the state of manifesting, is it still recording, by the way? Okay, and then you're going to set yourself in that state of groundness, calmness, neutrality, and you're going to start just writing to the universe. Like you're requesting from a menu. You're going to be eating on the universe's tab. You're just going to say, "Dear universe, what I'll have is," and then just fill in the blank. Fill in the blank. You're going to write details if you're in a specific manifestor, or you're just going to focus on the feeling, on the broad vision if you're a non-specific manifestor. Now, the approach of this in the manifesting is for you to stay calm, neutral, and just have the belief that you already embody this life that you're calling in. So think about it. When you're writing all of these things down, one of the things that I love doing is I envision, because sometimes when we think about manifesting, we think about it being outside of ourselves. So what I love to do is I love almost kind of visualizing, because I'm also a visual person, but visualizing everything outside of me that I've just written, and then just grabbing it with my hands and just going like this. And just bringing it up into my head, letting it drop, because I'm embodying all of this energy of all of my manifestations that I'm calling in. And so you grab all of it and then you pour it into your heart and you focus on that feeling. You focus on that feeling of gratitude, and then you just say, "Thank you, universe. Thank you for everything that I already have. Thank you because it's already here and I am living that most amazing aligned life, and everything that I've written, I already have. It's already here. It's already happened. And that's how you have this approach of neutrality, manifesting, asking, and then bringing it all into your body so you can embody that energy. Because you have to believe that that life is already out there. Because if you didn't have the ideas, excuse me, if none of that's, okay, it's the opposite, I think. If none of that existed, then you wouldn't have those ideas of receiving those things. So if you're thinking about, well, I want to have the best outfits, the best relationship, the best job, the best income, the most wonderful thriving business in your whole life, is because there's a part of you that knows deep within your soul that it's supposed to happen, and there is a version of you outside in the parallel universe or in the universe out there that already has those things. So believe it. Because if like God, the universe wouldn't have given you those thoughts, those ideas, those things if they weren't meant to be yours to begin with. So that's the ritual, right? But again, you have to be clear with your intentions, and you have to you do have to do it based on your manifestation style. So if you're specific, again, write down details, exact dates, exact numbers, ideal environments, what it looks like, what it feels like, what the life is like, to the specific amount that you're going to be making on a monthly basis if you have a business. Or even if you have a 9 to 5, if you continuously say the phrase of just having enough, then you're going to continue to have just enough. Back then, when I used to have before I started my own business, when I used to have a regular 9 to 5, I would always say, I always have more than enough, more than enough, more than enough. And I always did have more than enough. And it wasn't just barely making it. It was more than enough. It was overflowing with abundance. So again, if you're specific, be specific. But if you're not if you are a non-specific manifestor, just focus on the clarity and intention without needing the outline of every single little detail, unless you want to. But for the non-specific manifestors, it is more on the vibe, on the feeling, on the feeling of what you want to call in, right? So now let's go ahead and continue. So whichever style that you are, whether you are specific or non-specific, the most important element is just the feeling, the emotion behind your words, to remain calm, to remain neutral, holding this firm belief within your body that you are living this life. So pretty much everything that I've already said, because you do deserve it. You do deserve it. You deserve this best life. And just focus on the vibe, focus on the feeling. Even if you are specific or non-specific, that is your bottom baseline. First to be grounded, then to be neutral, and to focus on the specific things you want to call in, as well as the energy behind it. What is it that you feel when you think about this stuff? And then also, while treating it like you're ordering from a restaurant, you state your order to the universe, you trust the chef, and you let it go. You got to trust that it's going to be delivered to you. Your only job is for you to put the intent out there and the request. That's all. However, you also must be ready to receive, must be ready and open to receive. Because just like you need silverware to eat at a restaurant, you must take aligned action, even if it's a micro step, just to show the universe that you are prepared. Like when you're in a restaurant, you have your silverware, which equalizes to you being prepared to eat. Now, with the universe, you're eating because the universe providing and serving you. You're eating on, you're requesting out of the menu, and you're eating on the universe's tab but you also have to be ready and take aligned action to show the universe that you're prepared, because then that shows your intent. So for example, if you want to have a healthy body or a fit body, right? Your intent is to put it out there, put your vision, your goals, and then take aligned action, even if it's a micro step. And a micro step would be just going out there and going for a small little walk of 5 minutes. And it just builds and builds and builds on that. So that's the aligned action. Now, once you finish this request, this ordering for the menu, the way that you do it is you want to sign and date your journal entry. But the way you do it is you put a future date when your creation has already arrived and come to pass. For example, you put it, if you're manifesting on the Lionsgate portal, if you're manifesting on the Lionsgate portal, then you want to put the date of next year, August 8th of 2027. Treat it like it's a contract with yourself that you're making. Don't just sit at the restaurant without ordering anything, because then you're not going to get it. Manifest intentionally through your energy, through your belief, and through your actions. And just be ready and open to receive. Now, what you ask, you take aligned action for it, you show your intent to the universe, and you shall receive. Now, we're almost done, okay? Just 2 more announcements and we'll be done. Now, I am coming out with my release and manifestation meditation that I talked about earlier. Now, before you do that release and manifestation meditation, you also want to ground yourself first by touching the ground, going out to the earth, grounding physically, or you can do an energetic ritual or use an energetic tool to ground. And the perfect one for you is my new meditation that's going to come out for you to ground. It is going to come out on Saturday. It goes live on Saturday, August 8th. I know I'm kind of repeating myself a little bit, but it's things that I really do want to share. Now, I am going to have a special offer for the Founders members, and the first 8 of you will be receiving that offer with the Founder members price that's going to be different than the normal price. The price is going to go up. So if you want to be one of the Founder members and grab those meditations when they come out, then I suggest for you to stay tuned. My website is going to be launched on Saturday, August 8th at 8:08 p.m. CST, where you'll be able to get your 3 meditations with this special offer. Now, thank you so much for staying this long, for staying the whole video. My intention here is just to share the rituals and the meditations that have helped me throughout the years, that have helped me heal, that have helped me manifest, and that have helped me so much. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe to my channel to join the sanctuary. Turn on your notifications, and then check out my website. Check out my website that goes live on Saturday, so that you can get your new manifestation meditations, your grounding and protecting rituals, and also explore my art collection that is live now. It's called In the Light, and I'm also offering a Founders member offer for my art collection. So yeah, explore it, subscribe, like this video, comment what you're manifesting, what you're calling in, and I hope that you have an amazing time. Happy manifesting.